Luca,
Yeah.
what are you doing?
Cooking. Just destroying my hands.
Ouch. From too much judo.
Yeah.
How was training today?
Yeah, it's getting better. I do not get smacked around anymore. Slowly adapting to the level of the Japanese, But that's the price.
After our entrance ceremony on the Sunday, we then had 1 week of orientation. Part of this was a medical check. We had our blood and urine samples checked, our height, weight, eyes, ears, blood pressure, an X-ray and an ECG. We also had a trip around the local area, including the beach, which was epic. Even got to see some of the local surfers doing what they do best. It was also just nice driving around and seeing the local area, especially the fishing harbour. This is a part of Japan that I very rarely get to see.
This is Tomisaki Shrine, and it's quite big in Katsura.
So this is the local shrine, and actually, as we found out later on, this is in walking distance. Although, to be fair, Katsura is pretty small, so most things are in walking distance. We had to pretty much drag ourselves up these stairs as we were all pretty tired, and I think Luca had already run up these with someone on his back at some point during his judo practice. But the view was worth it when we got to the top. And in the far distance, you can see the university. What is this?
This is my Judo Shodan certificate. So my first rank ever.
And what did you have to do?
I had to perform a Shinsta, which is a Dan grading examination, essentially.
Okay.
Yeah.
And who gave it to you today?
The president of IBU himself. What? With a statue of Matsumai sensei observing us.
Epic. Congratulations.
Thank you. And then bring this hand so it's like just above your right shoulder. So you have to hold it all the way back here.
And where this hand has to be? Like that?
This hand you mean? Try to have it like a little more straight on. Like that should be fine. You'll feel it when you start pulling that it's gonna stabilize you.
Oh yeah, Luca.
And when you're in full draw, you have to hold it for at least 5 seconds. See, he's strong. He's fine. I'd pull it back a little. No, he's tired.
So,
Yeah, and then lift this hand a little bit upwards. So typically it's like
this. Oh.
oh, I meant like when it's like pulled back. Yeah.
Okay. It hurts really.
Yeah, it does. Yeah. Yeah, no.
Another part of the orientation was a guided tour around the many facilities on campus, including the many gyms. This is the cardio gym, and then below it you have the weightlifting gym. There's also a fully staffed physio area that's staffed by professionals and also training students. There's also tennis courts and a football pitch, which is actually, believe it or not, fake grass. And, well, this is us on our little walk, and in the background, that's our dormitory. There's also a full-size gymnasium for gymnastics, and a 25-metre swimming pool, which is 2 metres deep. They also have a full-size rugby pitch, baseball pitch, track and field area, and a basketball court. And then there's the library, which is stocked full of books, not just martial arts and sports, but also all kinds of different reading, including manga, etc., etc. And there's even a Western section with books that are in English and various languages. This was very amusing to Santiago when I found a martial arts book and the entire book was in Spanish. The book that you can see on the screen is one that I found randomly in a section of books that looked really, really old. The pages are really delicate, and obviously I can't read any of it, but the pictures are really interesting. And then, would you believe it, I travel halfway around the world to a part of Japan that's more countryside than the countryside, and I find a British antique shop, apparently owned by a Scotsman called Alan. Welcome to the Bekase food channel. Ooh, look at that.
Gordon Ramsay.
Eat your heart out. Whee.